Right, now we're moving on to our panacotta, made with yogurt and cream, and it's flavoured with cardamom and rose water. Now, often people get quite worried about using gelatine, but in fact, there's nothing to worry about. I think it's pretty simple. So you start off, well, first of all, start off with your hands clean and washed and all the decks cleaned, because otherwise your delicate flavoured panacotta with rose water and cardamom might taste a bit of sort of raw onion and cumin, which would be a bit disappointing after your great efforts. So clean everything down, wash your hands again, and then soak the gelatine into cold water for 5 minutes, and that just means it's sort of like a stretchy thing. Okay, and then there's three sheets of gelatine soaked, all soft and squishy. Meanwhile, put your cardamom, cream and milk, 100 mils of cardamom, 100 mils of milk, whole milk, 100 mils of cream and cardamom pods in to warm up with the sugar, which is I think also 100 grams. I'll check that though. Right, let that soak and get the flavour of the cardamom pods into the cream. And when you think that's happened, maybe you could do that on a slow heat, let it infuse for maybe 10 minutes, that should be enough. And then pour that through there. Get rid of all those cardamom seeds and all the bits and bobs. And then take that, put that away. I've got a wasp in here, or a bee or something. Now, put your gelatine into the hot creamy milk mixture. 3 sheets of it, and stir. Stir to dissolve it. And in the heat it will dissolve quite well. There you are, just stir away, slowly. What is very unpleasant actually is unmelted gelatine, so just make sure. But I think the leaf gelatine is actually easier to use than the powder. It's much more likely, I think, that you're going to get lumps with the powder than you get with the leaf. The leaf actually melts pretty easily. Look, all that's melted through now. There's no great lumps of it at all. It's all just dissolved very easily into the warm, quite hot milk. Now, you can flavour with your rose water. I've got left over from some Lebanese thing, a rose water cordial, which my children love. That's the normal way you buy rose water, just a clear thing. But as we've got this cordial, I slightly fancy it. It has the same flavour of rosy flavour. I'm going to put that in, because it'll give it kind of a little, just a pink hue, which is quite pretty. But it doesn't matter. This is probably what you would normally use. Okay, so now you've got a sort of slightly germaline pink, maybe, liquid of cream, milk, cardamom flavouring, gelatine, and now the rose water cordial. Now, what I want to do now is to mix that into the yogurt. So if you just pour that into the yogurt, can you see what I'm doing? Are those things in the way? And, whoops, pour that into the yogurt and stir away and get that yogurt mixed in so there's no lumps. And it's actually turning out to be less vivid pink and a rather nice, gentler sort of pastely pink, which is quite pretty. There we are. That's all mixed in. And then tip it into a jug actually, because it'll be, you don't want to spill it on the outside of the thing. So oopsie. Tip that in there, and then I've got these rather pretty little cups which look sweet. One of the nicer things to come out of China of late. There we are, you can mop them up later on. And then that will set. You put that in the fridge for some time, few hours. You can use it overnight actually. These will be eaten tomorrow. My children have said they've had enough home cooking. They want to have a Domino's pizza tonight. So that's what they're going to do. So these will be eaten on tomorrow. Okay, so 4 of those, and they set overnight. I'll show you them when they are set, and that's that done. And it's very, very easy. See how quick that was? It was very quick indeed. And a lovely panacotta, cardamom and rose water. And there we are, 2 little pots of loveliness. Rose water and cardamom and panacotta. Actually goes very well after a curry, so it's light and fresh because it's been made with the yogurt, and it's just quite cooling after a hot curry.